ownership is not important. Ownership is a must. I was on a first class flight with one of the top executives at Xerox. He said something that was real powerful because we kept talking and we, sort of got a kinsmanship while we were on that long flight. And he said, David Banner, I'm gonna be honest with you, brother. He said, I just met you. There's only two types of people on this earth. He said, slaves and slave masters. And the revolutionary in me, I wanted to get mad. I was like, this white dude, like, what you talking about, homeboy? But I've been learning to remove my ego, and I thought about it. He said, well, you can be a slave owner that releases the slaves and create other slave owners. He said, but either you are working or you're thinking. Which one are you gonna do? You have to make that choice. And that hit me, like, damn. In order for our people to truly be free, we're gonna have some ownership. We're gonna have to own our own existence. And that's exactly what I was telling you about. It's similar to what I was telling people about the word nigga. Everybody wanna flip the word nigga. If gods create, slaves deal with it. Slaves have to flip stuff and just make do. You don't have to make do. You can be creative and you can create your own situation. So I looked at it, I was like, yo, even from a political standpoint, if we own stuff, we wouldn't have to worry about people giving us jobs. We wouldn't have to worry about discrimination. We wouldn't have to worry about boycotting. Like I keep telling people, fuck boycotting, just go get your own shit. Stop being mad. They keep telling you they don't want you in their clothes, they don't want you in their establishment. Just go and get your own shit. It don't even have to be racially motivated. You don't want to be free? So like for me, we can employ our own people. We can have better products and better situations if we own our own content. Perfect example, movies. I was telling the brother today, like with my Walking with God series, the short movie that I put up on YouTube. I love comic books and superheroes. I saw you had Batman, Bad Blood over there. I just got the Justice League versus the Teen Titans. And Damian, who is the new Robin, is the shit, by the way. I always wanted to be a superhero because I realized, most people think God is white. And then Superman is white, Batman is white, Spider-Man is white, Wonder Woman is white. All the things that our kids want to be looks like the people who oppressed us. That would make it easier for them to kill each other too, because you don't look like Superman. So I said, instead of waiting on somebody to see that I'm worthy of that, just create my own. And like in the next episode, he's gonna fly. To imagine what that does, not just from a business perspective, but from a mental perspective for a little black kid to see somebody that they love fly. Oh, shit, that's dope. Even from a business perspective, if you look at me, my multimedia company, I created a multimedia company that's literally competing in a world where you don't see too many black people. You don't see too many black people flourishing in advertisement, not at the level that I've been able to do it. Literally, I say this and people get mad when I say this. They said, how can I learn to be a businessman and run my own business? I said, open the doors and make some fucking mistakes. Losing money will teach your ass how not to do it again. And it's really not hard. They put the stigmatism on owning, and it's so hard. It's not. Just start. And what's funny about rappers that I never got is like the album me and Ninth Wonder did. I'm just gonna be real. I paid 6 figures on the album. I ain't get my money back. People said they wanted hip hop. I said I wasn't gonna beg no label to support real hip hop. If I want it, I'ma pay for it. Regardless of how much money I spent on the Ninth Wonder situation, I'm my own boss. And sometimes that feeling of just being free, I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. The only people that I have to serve to are my people and are to my fans. And I want to look at the camera and say this. If I had you, I wouldn't need them. If we really supported our own community at the rate that black people spend money, especially, you know, as much as we're consumers, we don't export just about anything. You know, all we do is consume. But once we get it right, and again, once I told you, once we change the mentality of our people, we all right.
It's something different, you know what I mean, from what we used to seeing in the South. You know, they made Atlanta proud. They made the South proud. They wasn't following the trend.
If I could talk to the young Ron Artest, I would tell him to stay out of the projects where you're not supposed to be at doing, you know, stuff that you're not supposed to be doing.
I probably put my first verse in there, that's all. And like, he brought everybody who was in the studio in there to listen to it after I was done. Tyler, the Creator, Jeremiah.
And I don't even think that he talked on anybody else's record besides mine. So I had made sure that I got Yams on the song. It was gonna either be Yams or Puff Daddy, and I got Yams on there.